All right, we're live. Welcome, dear viewers, to episode 61 of the CosCast.
Woo! Yeah.
I am, as always, your main host, Pixiedust Cosplay, and with me I have my fantastic co-hosts.
Annabella Cosplay. And Enyassia Cosplay.
Welcome, ladies. Today we are just the three of us. We're going to talk a little bit about our experiences at Torucon, and we're also going to talk a little bit about how this new season is going to be. So that's exciting.
Yeah!
Yeah. Before we do that, let's go to our regular segments and talk a little bit about cosplay progress, first of all. So, guys, do we have any progress that we can talk about?
Well, not actual progress, but I've started planning something new.
Oh, cool. What? Or is it secret?
It's secret for now until it starts to get form, because
Hmm.
I don't want to sell myself out, because I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna be able to finish.
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh, totally going to do this project, but then I give up halfway through and then fuck it.
Yeah, so it's a secret for now, but I started the planning process of a new cosplay.
Cool, cool. Uh, I don't know. I've ordered a wig personally, and like a ponytail attachment, like a small one to put in the back, because I want to do Moonshade from the ElfQuest comics.
Mm.
So all I need to do is buy some fabric after that, and can't afford that right now, but at some point I will. So I'm going to do that cosplay for sure.
Cool.
And also I think Morticia, because I love me some Morticia. So I need to buy fabric for that one too.
Sounds awesome. Then I should join you as Wednesday because
Yes. Because why not?
I already done her like twice.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Tonya, how about you?
I have been, I received my boots for Link, before last time,
Mm.
and they smelled like hell. They like oil or something. I don't know.
They have a
Yes,
very distinct smell when you unwrap them, so you should air them
yeah,
out for a
yes.
few days.
They have been out airing for like two,
Yeah.
3 weeks or something. They still smell, but not as much.
Yeah, but as soon as you start using them, that kind of fades away.
Yeah, and as soon as I'm getting money, I'm gonna buy myself a couple of white wigs, long white wigs.
Cool. Because you're doing,
Indonesia.
yes, Inuyasha. So you're going to meld two wigs together to get like a big, full, thick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to have the big hair, not the flat.
Yeah.
I've seen pretty many Inuyasha cosplayers who only buy the ordinary one wig, and they are like,
Well, you don't get the same look as you get in
no,
the comics, and granted, that's really difficult, and most wigs aren't full enough for that. So, but I mean, it's up to the personal cosplayer's choice, of course. But I think buying two wigs and stitching them together is probably a good option
yeah,
to
I,
get
I,
that full look.
I mean, I might even have to buy 3 wigs.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. Or just some loose strands of hair
Yeah,
if you
we'll
find it
see.
in the right color. That's okay too. Um, I thought we would show our viewers some pictures that we took of our recent cosplays at Torucon because we all wore new or kind of new cosplays while we were there. And so I've pulled together three of our pictures, which I thought I would share, just in case someone hasn't seen it yet. Okay, so presenting. There we go. So this is me cross-playing for the first time properly. So I'm Link from Ocarina of Time, obviously. And it was really, really fun to walk around being a guy for a whole day.
And you were part of the selfie challenge, or
Yes, I was. I'm
at
not
least
sure why, but it was probably find a hero or find someone in green or
no. It was take a selfie with Link or someone from Zelda. I bet
right.
you.
Well, that's cool anyway.
There's always cosplayers from Zelda games.
Yes, this is true. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. There are a few minor repairs and changes I have to make to it now after I've worn it out and about, but I kind of expected that, so I'm pretty happy with it.
It looks awesome.
Thank you. Next one up is Annabella, and this is your Mei Chang.
Yes, it's from Fullmetal Alchemist.
You're so cute.
Very cute.
It's from Brotherhood, so there's 2 different Fullmetal Alchemist animes you can watch. It's just the regular one, and then it's Brotherhood. Brotherhood is based on the manga series, because the first anime and the manga were out at the same time, so when the anime, got past where the manga had come so far, they had to sort of make up their own story, so...
Right.
Yes, that's all I have to say.
Yeah, and you have a big fan who loved your costume.
Yeah, Stickweeds from Denmark, the second placer of the NCC, liked my costume, and he even took a picture of me and he posted it on his Instagram, and I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, super cool. Right, so moving on to the last picture. This is Enyassia as Kuchikirukia from Bleach. So this was a borrowed costume, but
Yes.
still, I think you look kick-ass as Rukia.
Thank you.
It suited you pretty nicely.
Yeah, you look super tall.
Mm.
And that's a feat.
Yes, seeing as you are indeed quite short.
Yeah.
No, but I think you totally rocked it. So, and it's
I really felt comfortable in that cosplay.
Very
So Bleach cosplay is definitely happening.
yeah, cool. Then we can have a group maybe. Like we don't have enough of them already. But yeah, I think it's also a super cool concept to be able to lend cosplays to your friends, when they're in a bind. And recycle, be, kind of friendly to the environment.
Yeah, and the second day, Enyassia borrowed my panda suit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we're all pretty much the same size, sort of. So it's possible.
Yeah.
All right. Oh wow, we have a lot of activity in the chat. Hi, people. Okay. Someone loves your beaded peach, Annabella, in the
I know,
background.
I said thank you to Katie
Yeah.
Cat.
Hi everyone, just catching up. So that's pretty much it for cosplay progress. Let's talk a little bit about cosplay news. And Annabella, you had a piece of news that you wanted to talk about?
Oh, you mean
Gamescom.
Gamescom? Yeah, because many of you maybe know that it was Gamescom this weekend, which is really the world's largest gaming event. And at gaming events, it tends to be a lot of cosplayers too. And Blizzard has this Blizzard cosplay competition, which were live streamed and stuff yesterday. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did see all the contestants on the stage, and they were awesome. There were a lot of famous cosplayers there as well. Both Jessica Nigri and Kamui were there. And if you guys want to go and have a look at some crazy gaming armor costumes, go to Kamui's Facebook page, because she has posted a lot of the cosplayers there with their names and cool pictures.
Awesome.
Yes.
All right, we have some more news items. We have a lot of news items, actually. So let's talk a little bit about the winners of the cosplay contest and outfit contest at Torucon. We have a whole list. So if anyone wanted to know who won the casual class, honorable mention was won by Sample Cosplay as Keely from The Hobbit. Third place went to Just Cosplay and Props as Genji from Overwatch, the guy with the green laser light sword.
And the butt.
Yes, and the butt. Shaking the booty. Second place went to Studio Evia as Concept Art Solus from Dragon Age Inquisition. So not the one you see in the game, but yes, but concept art from the previous stages before in production.
She had a very cute performance. And also, if you want to go and watch some of these performances, Pixiedust Cosplay has made a blog post about Torucon where she has posted some of the videos and some of
Yes,
the performances.
absolutely. And you can see some of it in our vlogs from Torucon too. They are up on our channel right now.
Yes, we just have pictures of the vendors though.
Right, and the winner of the casual class was cosplayer Bettina Dumont Nordahl as Captain Jack Sparrow.
She was amazing.
Oh, she was so on point. It was like seeing Jack Sparrow on stage in real life.
Yeah, it was crazy. She actually didn't have a Facebook page until a few days ago because people were like, "You have to make a Facebook page with your cosplay." She was like, "Okay, I'll make a cosplay page then."
Okay, stop nagging.
Yeah.
It does happen quite a lot. Katie says the booty guy is just a Desucon legend. I agree.
Yes, he's on our music video blog thingy from Desucon, so if you want to go and check that booty out, go watch our Desucon movie.
We're really promoting booty today. So.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so for the placement in the master class is third place went to Potato Cosplay as Kylo Ren from Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Oh, that was
it was so powerful,
emotional.
Almost makes you want to join the dark side. Second place went to Superhero Girl as Fairy Godmother from the live-action Cinderella movie.
That was so much sparkle.
Glitter everywhere. Really well done. And the first place went to Crow Forest Cosplay as a Warrior 10, Tier 10 from World of Warcraft.
He was also amazing. His performance was hilarious.
It was just like watching a raid party getting prepared to do a raid or a dungeon. It was so fun. And also, he won a place as a Norwegian contestant for the NCC next year, but
there's a twist.
There's a twist. Bum, bum, bum. He chose to give it away.
If you want to know why, go to and watch our vlog from day one.
Yeah, we have it on tape. Why he chose to give away his place at the NCC. So go watch that. And for the outfit competition, we didn't get to see it sadly because we were rigging for our live show that we had at Torucon.
Yes.
So the honorable mention went to a guy who had made a samurai armor, and pieces of the armor were made from soda can caps. That was really impressive.
Yeah, I think his sort of the armor shirt thing.
Yeah, chainmail.
Yeah, the chainmail.
Yeah.
So that was impressive, creative. Third place went to a steampunk pirate outfit. We don't know what her name was. We can't remember. But if you're watching, or if any of you know her, congratulations to her. Second place went to Ihadra Cosplay as a female version of Anders from the game Dragon Age 2, to be specific.
Yeah.
Good job. It was a very funny performance, for sure. And first place went to our good friend Vanilla Snowflake as a steampunk time mage. It was so much fun watching him win. He did not expect it at all.
I guess it was deserved, but we didn't see his performance. Sadly, we didn't. But
he was so moved. He stood there and he was like putting his face in his hands and crying, and just felt so happy for him.
Yeah, he deserved it.
Yeah, I almost cried myself.
Yeah, it was really emotional.
We have a close-up of his time mage in action, actually.
Yes.
In our vlog from Torucon. Just putting
out. Our vlog.
Yeah, I'm just putting it out there. Go watch our vlog.
Leave a comment if you feel like it. Yes. So Cecilia says, no, Ida says that she's going to lock herself inside someone's luggage so she can go next year.
Aw.
And Cecilia says she probably won't have any room because she doesn't pack lightly. Well,
I know.
that's
Uh,
something we have in common. I do not do that either.
oh.
No.
Tonya, however, is a really light packer. She had like a teeny tiny, like,
Well, I
travel
didn't bring
kit.
any costumes.
Yeah,
as-
it's because
so,
it's because me and Pixiedust had your costumes in our luggage.
Yes.
yeah.
And also all the tech stuff that we needed, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So congratulations to all the winners at Torucon. The really, really well done and well deserved. Bravo. We also have some news about the World Cosplay Summit. It was held earlier in August, and since we haven't been around to talk about that earlier, we're going to talk a little bit about it now. I've prepared some pictures. 1 second. I'm going to slideshow them to you.
3, 4,
Hey, don't
5.
push me. Don't push me. Okay. So, the World Cosplay Summit is held in Japan every year, and well, as it says, it's a worldwide competition. Norway is not yet a part of it, but I'm hoping that we will be soon, sometime in the future. But the winners of the WCS were Indonesia this year with a performance from Trinity Blood, which is the picture you can see on screen right now.
Wow.
And Teresa's cosplay has also, or Therese, as she now calls herself, has done this character before. And it's a really, really heavy-duty, detailed cosplay, for sure.
Yeah.
And second place went to Denmark. So congratulations to our neighbors. They won with these amazing. TinYasuao was one of the cosplayers, and Shinji Cosplay. And TinYasuao was a guest at DesuCon 11 earlier this year, so that's very cool.
Wasn't he a judge?
Yes, he was a judge at the cosplay competition.
Yeah.
And third place went to France, which are these two lovely ladies who are Lyel and LucioleS Cosplay. I think they're cosplaying from Love Live.
Aww.
Yeah, super cute. So those were the winners of the WCS.
Quite high levels.
Quite high levels. Yeah, you really got to bring your A game if you're going to hope to win any of those competitions at all.
Yeah, and as Katie Cat says, Crick's design was in Tokyo and in Japan.
Yeah,
Wow.
as an ambassador at the World Cosplay Summit, I think, or something like that. So that would be interesting to hear what she has to say about it.
Yeah, and also we agree with Cecilia here, because we think too that Norway deserves to be a part of it, because there's freaking amazing cosplayers here too.
Yes, indeed. We there is no excuse for us not being there.
Oh.
No excuse. Okay. Moving on then to our next piece of news on the schedule. Yeah, I found this really fun article online. It's a Filipino TV host who by using makeup and wigs, has made himself look like female characters from Game of Thrones. And it's insane. It is so insane. I'm gonna share my screen. I need to show this for you. Okay, so this is the guy, and he's made himself look like Daenerys.
Wow.
How crazy is that?
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, like, what the fuck?
You know, I really actually do get more impressed by those people who just take normal things and
Yeah.
impersonate Instagram photos from celebrities. Like,
It's pretty funny. But here also he's doing Arya when she's blind. And Brienne. And it's just super crazy.
wow.
Yeah. This is all the same dude. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I actually can. Haven't you guys been watching RuPaul's Drag Race at all?
Nope, I have not. But maybe I should. But anyway, I just thought it was really funny, and after the show, I'm going to leave a link for you guys so you can check it out yourselves if you would like to do that.
Yeah.
I have also found a article about cosplayers who are people of color who feel a lot of self-doubt when they're cosplaying characters who are originally Caucasian, for example, who are afraid to wear their cosplays because they think that people won't recognize them or feel like they shouldn't be cosplaying a character because they don't look exactly like them and things like that. And it's an important subject, and it was a nice article, so I'm going to leave a link for that too. It's out on kotaku.com. And it's called Black Cosplayers Talk About Self-Doubt. So you should really check that out. Onto some happier news. Catrix Media and Ibelin Cosplay have been featured on Kotaku as well for the Horizon Zero Dawn photo shoot they had recently. So that's also super cool.
That's very cool.
Yeah. And Ibelin's cosplay is crazy detailed, so they deserve all the attention they get because Catrix is a great photographer.
Yes.
Yeah, so check that out. And also, McCall's, the pattern making company, have their own page called McCall's Cosplay, and they have released 2 new cosplay patterns called Renegade and Sentinel. One is kind of elvish ranger inspired, and the other one is kind of like Stardust from Deadpool inspired. So run over to them and check that out because it's they have some really interesting patterns over there.
Also, some Norwegian cosplay photographers has gotten together and written sort of rule book for the internet where you can go and read what you are allowed to do with their photography. If they take a cosplay photo of you, what are you allowed to use that for, and what are you not supposed to do with it? So check out cosplayphoto.info. That's cosplay photo in Norwegian, really. So
yeah, so with an F instead of a PH.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, and if in doubt, my rule of thumb is just ask. Send them a message and just ask, can I do this or that?
Yeah.
It's always better than just going ahead doing it.
Yeah.
People are what?
Currently, there are 9 cosplay photographers that's on the page, and I think there will be more of them. Yeah.
Cecilia is going to get cake. I approve this message. And yes, people in the chat are also very in sync when it comes to the fact that cosplayers shouldn't be afraid to cosplay what they want to cosplay, regardless of how they look.
Agreed.
Yeah. We love you guys so much. You're all so smart and understanding and emphatic. It's really wonderful to hear.
You're superheroes.
Yeah. All of you. Okay, we gotta move on so we don't use up all our time for news because we've spent a lot of time on that today. But there's been so much happening.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff. And we've been, on a vacation, sort of. So, right. Let's move on to the main theme then. Let's first talk about Post-Torucon, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the new stuff that's going to happen this season. Yay! Okay. So, what did we like about Torucon, and were there any things we did not like or could have been happier with?
I liked it all.
What I like about Torucon? I like Torucon.
Everything.
I think it's genius to have it in a hotel for once, because if you have a room at the hotel, you can go and rest. You can go and relax your feet and just, okay, I'm ready to go back down. So it was awesome. You didn't have to have all your stuff with you all the time.
Yeah. We are so living in that hotel next year when we go back.
Yeah.
And the rooms were really nice and clean and had enough space for the 3 of us, I felt. So
yeah. A lot of mirrors as well. So
yeah.
There was no issue with 3 girls putting on makeup at the same time. That worked just fine.
Yeah.
I also like the main hall where they have the big stage. It's very
Yes.
well lit, and the sound was good, and they had an awesome opening show, or they had awesome shows just throughout the entire convention, which is something I missed in the past at, for example, Dezucon, because they're kind of lackluster when it comes to show. They just say, hey, welcome, have fun, okay, bye.
Yeah, I think it was genius that they had stuff going on all the time. It wasn't only one thing happening on the main stage, it was things throughout the whole convention. And I really like that they had the same Aslak, or Herverk, if you want to, the same guy to, um, be there all the time, because that made me feel like consistency, and that everybody knew exactly what was going on all the time. So it was nice to have this one person on the stage.
The chat has started an entire superhero discussion. So
And that was actually the theme on this year's.
Yes, Age of Heroes. So it's very appropriate.
I'm doing this for Ida right now because
Mind.
I can never really decide what kind of hero or what kind of powers I like the most. I'm really bad at that stuff.
It's easy. Batman, there's really
Batman is very cool, but he doesn't really have superpowers in that way. He's just really, really rich and has a lot of gadgets. Not that that's not cool. Obviously.
Really rich.
I don't know. I think I would kind of maybe want to be. I think I want to be Storm from the X-Men. That would be really cool because then you could control the weather and fly and stuff. That would be awesome.
What sort of superpower should Cecilia have? Because she's wondering that. What should she have?
I don't know. Hard to say.
She's like this little joy spreader. She could have like rainbow powers that can make any person happy.
Oh.
No matter how sad, she throws a rainbow at you and you're happy.
So she's anti-depression girl.
Yes.
Or something like that. I don't know. Emissary of Wind would like to be a shapeshifter.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And she agrees being rich is a cool power.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I remember what I would like my superpower to be. I would like to be a mage, because mages can learn all kinds of cool spells. So they can fly, or they can transmorph things, or do all
That
that kind of
depends
stuff.
on which universe you're in.
Well, yeah, but obviously a universe where that's possible, of course.
Oh yeah, okay.
Like Dragon Age,
Yeah.
Thedas, Yeah.
Then you have to watch out for them Templars.
Yeah. Oh, Cecilia's blushing. Katie would like to be Harley. Okay, we have to go back to our main theme now. We can't just talk to the chat while they're talking, even though it's really interesting and fun.
I totally spilled all me.
Oh dear. Okay, but yeah, we really had fun at Torucon, and there's nothing really to complain about. Everything was just nice and well organized and entertaining and fun. And yeah.
There was such a high level on every cosplayer. And I like that.
Yeah. No, I think if there was anything that at all to like nitpick on, it would be to get times and dates and information about when things are going down and where they're supposed to be a little bit sooner. But honestly, that happened because Torucon had some organizational problems earlier before the con, because one of their organizers quit and moved away or something like that.
Yeah. They just moved suddenly without telling.
Yeah, so that's why that happened. But that's one thing I would nitpick on. But beyond that, super happy about the whole thing, really.
And food. Cecilia says food.
Yes,
and
food.
We do agree, but sadly there's really nothing Torucon can do about that, because they're in a hotel and they're not allowed to sell food there.
Yeah. Same about the things.
Yeah. Yeah, the
They-
sinks in the bathroom were horrible. They were
Yes.
stupid. They're more stupid than the ones I have in my home.
It was a really weird design.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great for those who want to shower as well.
Splashback.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I had really long sleeves, so I was like, okay, I gotta roll these suckers all the way up just so I don't spill. So yeah, no, that's stupid. But that, no, once again, not Torucon's fault. That's the hotel.
Yeah.
Yes.
But other than that, I wouldn't change out the hotel because all the other things that's positive about the hotel weighs up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And there were
Breakfast was
resources
good.
close.
Beds were good. Enough
Yes.
mirrors. They had an ironing board.
We totally needed that. Yeah, the sinks were weird. Okay. Yeah, no, and Cecilia says she gets that Torucon can't really do much about it, but it's not fun to not eat anything proper either. And
Yeah.
totally agree. But you know, if, as long as you just, you know, you save some food from the breakfast at the hotel, shove some croissants down your bag or something, then you're good.
But they did have baguettes. The
Yeah, and a
hotel did
taco
fix some
buffet or
extra
something.
thing. And, yeah.
Yeah.
And
So there were
a few
options at
stores
least.
and a few like restaurants and stuff in the close by, but
Yeah.
it's hard to know where stuff is when you don't are familiar with the place.
Yeah, exactly. Well, if you're not familiar, it's kind of hard to find anything because the hotel seems to be kind of desolately situated, but you just have to walk a little while and you can find something, even on
Yeah.
Sunday.
We found a burger joint that had sort of cheap food.
Well, yeah, you know,
Nice
like,
food.
yeah, like average food prices, I would say.
Yeah.
So we ordered like pulled pork and pulled chicken. It was so delicious.
Very good. Very good.
Very good.
Yes. Food like that after cosplay day is
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a good tip. It's called Raft. It's sort of like a steakhouse barbecue sort of place.
Yeah.
And they even deliver like in 10 minutes if you're super busy and you have to catch a train or something. They have a special menu for that too, so that's cool.
enough about food.
Enough about food. Let's move on. Okay, so were we ever bored at Torucon? Nope. Did not have time for being bored.
I wish it was like a Torucon week. Like a
Yeah.
cosplay camp or something.
Yeah, cosplay camp. It needs to be a thing. Someone needs to do something about this. Organize that shit.
Yes.
I'm not doing it. Unfortunately.
We made the
could-
chat hungry.
Aw. Sorry.
But it was very delicious.
It was very delicious.
Mouth
right.
watering.
Cecilia's having blueberry cake. I'm jealous.
Now we're back at the food again.
We're back at the food.
I think we're all kind of hungry.
This is a
Maybe.
pattern.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm on a low carb diet, so I can't have any sugar or bread or rice or pasta during weekdays. So, yeah.
Too bad for you.
Too bad for me. But on a happy note, I have lost 2 kilos in 5 weeks, so that's good.
That's very good.
That's very good.
Nice.
Noise. Okay. So, no, we did not have time to be bored because Torucon has a program that's just jam-packed all the time. And if you don't want to attend seminars or workshops, you can do competitions, selfie hunts, you can watch shows on stage. So there's always something to do. So, yeah.
The selfie hunt was very, very fun.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
expect
it
it to. I thought it would be a little bit more awkward than it was, but it was fun.
Yeah, it was just like, take a selfie with a plant. We were just like, there's a plant over there. Okay.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
And hey, we got a new friend. So
Yeah,
is
Jonas!
watching. Hi. So yeah, we're like befriending everybody. We're
Yeah.
yes, I can have bacon, Ida. I can have bacon as much as I want. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. What did we like about the cosplay competition?
There the competition was so huge. It was several parts, and it was a competition for everybody, not just the ones who's competing for the NCC. It was open for people who haven't competed that long, and also for people who just wanted to show off their costume.
Yeah. I really like that they had several categories. You have the casual classic mode, I guess you could say, and the master category, and then you also have the outfit contest where you could have original cosplays or gender bends and things like that.
Or just an own character.
Yes, or your own character, yeah. So
Didn't have
I
to be.
really appreciated that. So and I really want to compete next year.
Yeah, the outfit competition was really cool because you had to prepare a show as well, and then you can just do whatever. If you have your own character, you can just make up something genius. And also you had the open scene thing where you could just
Yeah.
perform whatever, and that was cool also.
Absolutely. Yeah, the open stage thing is very fun because people who have talents that in addition to being talented cosplayers can sing or dance or, do fun stuff and show off their skills.
Yeah. Tell jokes or whatever.
Yeah, I think we talked about last time if I were to do a stage thing, I would read dramatically or something. I don't think it would be a very fun stage show, but yeah.
Yeah, it could be fun if you do a really thick old English accent. It could have been cool.
And maybe if I have you and Tonya behind me, like acting out the things I'm reading.
No, you have to read that Star Wars Shakespeare thing.
Shakespearean Star Wars. I can do that. Cecilia says she kind of wants to compete with her Sansa cosplay in the casual competition next year.
You should. Yeah, it was fun. I did compete this year, but I didn't qualify because there were so many people in that competition, so it was really hard, but it was fun either way.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the people who went for casual could have qualified in the master class too.
I do agree.
So,
but it was, like for me, it was if they didn't have had the casual category, I wouldn't have put myself up there. So that was like a personal thing for me, and I guess it was like that for a lot of people too. Because if you don't feel like you're good enough, you won't compete. But when they lowered it to a casual competition too, it was easier to get over that fright.
Yeah, work up the courage to sign up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I really like that concept. I think it makes it a lot of other people open to participating, which I think is very important.
Yep.
Ida says, to be or not to be Darth Vader? That is the question.
Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren.
Yeah, that was the question he was asking himself on the bridge.
Yeah, rhetorically. Right. So yeah, we were really pleased, and they also had a nice show. There were some bumps along the way because some cosplayers had trouble meeting up in time, had maybe not gotten the message that they needed to be there 10 minutes early or something like that, and that was a little bit unfortunate, but
it said so when you put in your application in the rules, it did say get there 10 minutes before. It's not that hard.
Kitty, you're
what
drooling.
Happened?
Kitty's drooling on me. Oh.
He's hungry. He heard us talking about food.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
And the next question was about what do we think about the venue, the hotel where it was hosted. So we've already been through that, so I think we can skip that question and move on to what was it like for us to actually have a live show at the convention?
I think it was fun. I think we learned a lot.
Yeah.
And I think we are going to do things a little bit differently if we're ever going to do it again.
Yeah. And I know that some of our viewers went to the show, so feel free to give us some feedback on what you thought about it. both positive and negative, if you have anything you want to say, because we want to learn and be better in the future. So we might not choose to do the same format as we did at Torucon, as you said. We might change it up a bit, do something that's more suitable to an actual live audience performance.
Yeah, I think if we're going to have like this type of show again, it would be easier to have maybe more guests or shorter interview sessions with each guest, so it's easier for them.
Or involve the audience in a more active way, like have them compete in competitions on stage or something like that.
Cecilia says it was really fun to watch us live, and that's really, really sweet to hear.
Yeah,
I totally think we should make like this Japanese show.
Japanese game show.
Oh my god.
That would be fun.
That would be crazy.
We'll have to wait and see. Maybe sometime in the future.
I already know I won't have room in my luggage for like a all the stuff you need for making a Japanese game show. That's a lot of things.
We don't have room for props and stage props, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, we don't. But we might be able to figure something out, or maybe we'll have a more casual, like we're sitting in a sofa just talking about things and having guests pop up and talk to during the convention or things like that. We'll see. Ida approves. I think she likes the idea of Japanese game shows.
But they are so hilarious.
Yeah.
They are. They're kind of like what the fuck, but the whole entire time. Yeah. No, I mean, I was really nervous. But I always get really nervous before I have to do anything in front of people. But once I actually start doing it, it's okay. Stop being nervous, and then I only realize how shaky I am after I'm done.
Yeah. Well.
Whereas you don't really get nervous, but your feet start, giving up on you.
My mind doesn't get nervous, but my body does.
I thought it was very weird. I wasn't nervous at all. The only time I was nervous was when Stickweeds did not show up.
Oh yeah, that was kind of rough. He was just having such a good time at Beth Connard's makeup panel that he totally lost track of time and showed up a little late. So that got us kind of stressed out, but it's okay. We've forgiven him. Luckily, we had a Pheromone Cosplay in the audience that we could pull up, and Martina Tufte was such a great sport trying to locate Fabian for us and talking about her experiences at the NCC, and yeah, it was just all around really awesome. So we'd be happy to do it again.
Yeah.
Katie Cat says she has to go. She has first day of school. I totally understand. You need your sleep. First day of school is important.
Good luck.
Yes, good luck.
Night, night, don't let the black bugs bite.
Yes, night, night, cat, kitty. Okay, so let's move on then. We've talked a little bit about this, but what did we think about the theme and the shows at Torucon?
It should have really been like Pokemon theme.
I feel like Pokemon was a red herring throughout the entire Torucon experience, because they had the whole competition, and there was a gym located at the hotel, so all the teams were constantly trying to capture it, and
the lights in the main hall changed to whichever team had the gym at the time. So if red team had the gym, it was red lights and so on.
Yeah, valor.
Mystics. Cecilia is also nervous. She's going back to a new school. But there's nothing to be afraid of. It's okay to be nervous. But you'll probably do just fine, because you're awesome. You're all awesome.
It's fun. It's fun to start new things.
Yeah, just look at it like an adventure.
Yes. We're there in spirit.
Yes, we're there in spirit.
Yeah.
We've all been through it before, so we know how terrifying it can be.
Every time I'm starting something new, whether it's work or school or, whatever, I can't sleep.
No, me neither. Total butterflies. But then again, I'm a person who really can't sleep even, at hotels or on planes. If it's a new place, I can't sleep.
I fell asleep last time I was at the dentist and got my
I've
teeth.
done that before, though.
Yeah.
Funny enough. But then again, I went to the dentist every week for like 4 years when I had my bracers. So.
Yeah, I fell asleep while drilling my teeth.
Cecilia
did
going to
not.
learn so good. That's cool. Okay. So we like the theme, and I like that they made their own superhero that kind of Batman, which translates into mustache man. It's a pun on Batman in Norwegian. And so
Mustaches is like Trondheim.
yeah, and leather vests. Batman has a leather vest.
Mustaches and leather vests, yes.
Yes. So Batman kept appearing at different intervals during the shows and things, fighting supervillains and stuff like that, and I thought it was really cool. So the question is, who is Batman?
Yeah, who is he? I have no idea.
No, not at all.
We are all sort of jealous at Cecilia because she's starting on textiles and handcrafting school.
Oh, yeah. I went to drawing, color, and design, which is pretty much the same thing as what textile and design is now. And it was really fun. It was probably some of the most fun years I've ever had studying.
Yeah, I think it's, yeah. I think she's going to the same sort of thing, but.
Yeah, it just has a different name now these days.
Yeah.
I feel old.
Don't feel old. You're as old as you feel.
Exactly, so I'm 12.
I'm only 16! I'm kidding.
Right.
So if you learn anything interesting, Cecilia, please share your knowledge.
Please let us know. Okay, we really have to get a move on because we're moving in on the end of our show soon. So let's just say that we were really happy with Torucon, and we really want to go back next year. So
yeah, and we
if
know
they
the
want to
theme
invite
of
us as
next year.
guests again, please do. We would love to.
And the theme for next year is swords and sorcery.
Yes, it's swords and sorcery. I already have a plan in my head.
You do? Wow.
Yes. Sort of. I'm not sure if I'm going to go through with it, but I really, really want to cosplay a character from a book or from a book series.
Polgara, the sorceress.
Yes, Polgara the sorceress, because she's this awesome, like, strict sorcerer woman with long black hair and like a white streak of hair. And she always wears like a really dark blue dress, and she's really commanding, and I would really like to try that. So we'll see.
That sounds cool.
And then maybe something else. Maybe my Arwen dress if I decide to bring that. Maybe.
I haven't really decided yet for what I'm going to do.
No, these are temporary plans. I might end up with something completely different because I can never stay on one track ever. It's too hard.
Yeah.
Okay. But let's talk a little bit about what's going to happen during this season 4 of the CosCast. It's really exciting, I think. So the first thing is, what kind of content can people expect to see from us this season? And I think Annabella froze. Her feet is frozen.
No.
Oh, you're there. Okay. It's just your picture that's frozen. Very odd. But maybe you've been editing some videos lately, so that will be released soon. So we've started with the Q&A sessions that we've had.
Yeah, so we're almost done posting them. We just missed the one that's about me, but Enyassia and Pixiedust Q&A videos is out. And
check them out.
Yes. They're
gonna put out
hilarious, or at least I think so.
And we're gonna put out some Japanese taste testing of candy.
Yeah.
Or not Japanese taste testing, but taste testing of Japanese candy.
Yeah. We're not going Japanese.
No, we're not eating Japanese people either, if there was any confusion there. Yeah, so that they're going to be interesting. We might also start something we're thinking about calling CosCast Diaries, where we just vlog a little bit every now and then, talking about our lives or cosplay progress, or things like that. And maybe also visiting people and taking a closer look at their cosplays, like filming them and stuff, doing some interviews, portraits, things like that.
We have already gotten a go from Alvi Cosplay, and she has so many amazing cosplays.
She has so many beautiful dresses.
So we're gonna like take a camera close up on her cosplay so you can see every detail.
Yes.
A little bit MTV Cribs sort of style.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be the CosCast cosplay closet or something like that. We're also thinking about game streaming a little bit, maybe some live streams or just game reviews. We haven't really decided yet, but it's going to be something game related for sure.
Yeah.
And maybe some recommendations like book reviews or comic reviews or movies or TV shows or something like that. That can get their own segment. So those are some of the plans, some of the things we want to be able to produce and share with you guys throughout this season. And yeah, how often will we be posting new stuff? You might want to know. So we're probably going to be, well, we're aiming at posting at least one video a week in addition to the Sunday live stream. So two videos a week, basically. That's our goal, hopefully.
Cecilia likes the reviews. She says that should be fun. And if you have anything you want us to review for you, please send us suggestions.
Absolutely. Or if there's any games you would like to see us play or something like that, please share that with us too. Or if there's any tutorials you would like to see from us. I already made one about how to make latex airs look a little bit more realistic. So if there are anything like this that you would like to see from us in the future, let us know and we'll try to do that too. Right. So will we be attending and producing more content from conventions?
Probably.
Yes, the answer is probably. We've already been invited to attend BonsaiCon as guests. So we will be talking a lot about BonsaiCon in the near future, having a pre-BonsaiCon episode and a post-episode. We're hoping to be able to contribute with some content for the convention itself, if it's possible. Hopefully. And yeah. We're going to Spill Expo as well, and we might be involved with some things there. Might not. We don't know yet. And we're also going to continue cooperating with Nadeportalen, who were the guys who provided the prizes for the contests we hosted at Torucon.
Yes.
And we'll also have a Christmas contest later this year, where we'll give out prizes to some lucky winners. So that's going to be cool. So lots of stuff to look forward to.
Yep.
And yeah, we're probably going to Desicon Cosplay in Japan as well, I'm guessing. And Annabella is going to KawaiiCon most likely next Saturday.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the drive from Oslo. It's 3 hours.
It's a bit of a drive. But if I have the time, if I have the if I have time, yeah, I'll join you.
Yes. The thing is with KawaiiCon is that they are famous for their opening show.
Yeah.
And I really want to see that opening show because it's
it's rumored to be amazeballs.
Epic. And amazeballs.
Yes. And we know so many of the people who are involved in organizing this thing, so we really want to show them some support too and actually see what they've been up to.
Yep.
Absolutely. Cecilia says, I'm supposed to say hi from Liana. She couldn't make it because she doesn't have Wi-Fi yet.
Yeah, she's just moved.
Yes, and her apartment looks amazing. They've been like redoing it and decorating it for over a week now, I think.
Yeah, it looks so cool.
so lucky. So we totally understand that you don't have Wi-Fi yet, but we'll see you soon. We know we will.
Yes.
Cecilia's going to KawaiiCon, so if we're going,
Oh,
we'll probably bump into her again. So that's nice.
yes.
Oh, and yes, Ida says you should play Dragon Age no matter what. I agree. Dragon Age is life.
I'm sort of like playing with the idea of streaming while gaming for like 24 or 48 hours or something, but I haven't really settled on
Yeah,
this yet, but it would have been
marathon
cool.
gaming basically.
Yes, and then it's like you're gonna start light with some Tetris and some The Sims maybe, and then Dragon Age and
Yeah, yeah.
things like that.
So yeah, maybe we'll do a marathon game stream at some point.
That would have been cool.
That would be cool. Sort of like a tag team thing. All right. Let's see, what else was there? Oh yeah, what kind of guests do we have lined up for our future live streams on Sundays? We don't have a definitive date yet, but Siri Pettersson has told us that she would love to be on our show. So we're talking with her at the moment, trying to find a suitable date for her to come on the show. So that would be
Cool.
super awesome.
Yes.
And I was thinking about, I think we are also going to try to invite Pheromone and Catrix Media to come on the same episode because you all did a Raven Rings themed cosplay shoot earlier this year.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're also going to have Alvi Cosplay on in an episode which we have a date for. She's going to talk about how to choose the best kind of textiles or fabric for your cosplays because she knows a lot about fabrics because she used to work at a fabric store.
Yeah, she's amazing and she's so talented.
Yes, she's crazy amazing. So we're really looking forward to having her on. Shikara Cosplay has told us that she would really like to be back on the show. She was a guest on season 3 or season 2, I think. It's been a while, so we're really looking forward to having her back if we can find the time. We also want to be able to fit in some more international cosplayers and not just focus on Norwegian cosplayers so much. And Royano Photo has said that he would like to come on the show at some point and talk a little bit about cosplay photography, so that might also happen. And also we've had Sample Cosplay is interested in joining us, and another young cosplayer who will be attending a school where he'll be studying cosplay. So that will be super interesting to talk about.
Yes.
Yeah, so we have a tight schedule ahead of us this semester, or this season rather. Lots of awesome guests, lots of awesome topics to discuss.
It's Marcus, aka Okami Kodoku, aka the Doctor.
Yes, that's the guy.
Yeah.
So he'll be on the show. I wasn't really sure if I could share his real name because I wasn't sure what his cosplay name was.
That was what Cecilia said, but yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people called Marcus, so.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, just lots of amazing stuff ahead of us. So we're just gonna cross our fingers and hope that we get the time to do all of this and give you guys quality content to watch because that's what we want to do. We want to make you guys happy and make you laugh and smile. That's our main goal.
Yeah.
And also world domination because Ola from Nerdeportalen told us that that should be our goal.
Yeah, you should make yourself goals that, it's over the top.
Yeah.
World domination.
Yes, world domination. Nothing is more impossible than that. Okay. Yeah. Question 5. Will there be more contests in the future? Yes,
Yes.
there will be. The Christmas contest, and I think we're having an Easter contest next year, and I think maybe something closer to Halloween. I think we're going to have a contest then too.
That would be cool.
Yes, and probably contests at Bonsai or at Spill Expo or something like that.
Yeah, because we're planning to do something cool at Spill Expo.
Yes. So we're going to be there for sure.
This is gonna be a very busy autumn.
A very busy 6 months. Yes, it's going to
Oh,
be so busy.
Yeah.
But we love what we do. So, I mean, we're not making a cent doing this, but we're having a lot of fun.
yeah.
But we hope to be maybe earning a living or at least earning some income on it so we can buy new equipment or t-shirts or things like that.
Yeah. I
At
mean,
some
if
point.
we could do this for a living, that would be awesome.
That would be so awesome. So that's also one of our impossible goals. We want to be able to podcast and do weird geeky stuff as a living. That's our dream.
That would be so cool.
Yes. Okay. That's pretty much it for the main part of the show. The only thing left is geekery, and we can do that.
Yeah.
So, have we read, watched, played, or listened to anything new and cool this week that we would like to recommend?
I
New?
played 45 minutes of The Witcher 3 today.
Yeah. I've also played The Witcher 3 today, actually, for like half an hour or something, and then I got so tired I had to stop.
I'm gonna go back to gaming when I'm finished with talking
Yeah,
to you
hopefully
guys.
I'll do that too. Also, if people are wondering how I can be tired from just sitting and gaming, it's because I'm on sick leave for exhaustion and, as my doctor put it, mental imbalance. So that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things.
Um,
I've been playing pre-quests to the new upcoming expansion from World of Warcraft. So I've been goofing around as a demon hunter, and it's quite fun. It's quite fun.
well, my husband is also very busy playing the quests in World of Warcraft right now.
Yeah.
He just
That's
finished quest line and got a new mount, so he's all excited.
Well, that's pretty much all the new geeky stuff I've been doing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I've been reading a bit, so I've almost finished Sabriel, which is a fantasy trilogy about a young girl who's a necromancer, and she has to try to save her dad because he's trapped inside of the realm of death. And I kind of like it. It's sort of young adult, but not completely, so I'm enjoying it a lot.
Yeah. I've also upgraded the second store, the loft, Geek Loft, installing a new shelves for all the books and role play gaming books and a new TV bench for our PlayStation 2, our Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64 and Wii and all the games.
Cool.
Yeah,
Well, you gotta have that.
of
I'm
course.
planning on geekifying that little piece of wall behind me so it's not so white and boring.
that's
Put
what
up.
I'm in the quest of doing.
I
I
see
just
you have
started.
Alistair up on your wall already, which you bought at Torucon.
It's Alistair and Peach and Moomin with the
Mm,
Hufsa
mm.
and another
Disgusting.
sort of Moomin thing. And I have Totoro and Hermione's necklace and that
Meg
pink bear with
and Mega
blood.
Man, I think, or
No,
something.
yeah,
No.
there's a Mega Man but behind there as well and stuff.
Yeah. So I'm going to be putting. I'll be putting Fenris and some Totoro pictures on the back wall here and some stuff.
And also Lord of the Rings map.
Ah, yes. Gotta have that. Oh yeah. So that's my plans if I can gather the energy.
Ooh, I made in kindergarten on Thursday or Friday. I beat it with like big beats. Mushroom from Super Mario.
Oh, the toad.
No, the mushroom he eats to get big.
Oh, that one. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Well, I haven't brought it home yet, but I will soon.
Cool,
Mm.
cool, cool.
Yes, and for those who wonders, Enyassia does not attend kindergarten. She's a kindergarten teacher.
Yes.
And Stranger Things.
Oh yes.
Stranger Things. Wow, I love that. That's an amazing show. It's so magical. I cannot really
Mm.
handle myself. I'm
I
planning to do a Stranger Things cosplay for Bansaikon.
We're all very excited to see it. I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of it. I think I've seen like 1 or 2 episodes, so I'm not really into the hype yet, but I'm going to try to watch it.
Yeah, I've watched it, all of it. I'm
Don't
just
say
waiting for
anything.
season 2.
Don't steal feelings.
Yeah. No, I'm
Mhm.
not gonna
No.
spoil anything. I just watched it all and waiting for season 2.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
get excited, people. Just get excited. Oh, yeah, while I was having like an all-time low personally earlier this week, I was watching Netflix and I started watching a live show version of a manga called Good Morning Call. And it's really, really sappy, and it's pretty much like watching an like a high school anime just with actors. So it was
I've
a little
seen
bit
that.
like, but
Yeah.
then after like 2 episodes, it was kind of like, this is kind of funny.
Yeah, I know.
So I watched the whole thing.
Yeah,
Couldn't
me
help
too.
myself. So yeah, if you want to get a little bit like and a little bit like aw, watch Good Morning Call on Netflix.
You know what? That show made me cry at one point. I'm
I
not
think I
gonna say
cried
when,
too.
but I cried.
It was so there's season
I'll
1.
tell you after the show. I'll tell you after the show.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Annabella doesn't get it. She
No.
does not get it. But I'm so emotional. That's why I'm mentally imbalanced, okay?
I have no excuse.
No. You don't need one.
No, you don't need one.
I've been watching Arrow.
Yeah.
It's like a weird soap series because there's this weirdness over it. And
Yeah, we discussed it briefly when you visited on Saturday, when we were playing role-playing games, that
Yeah.
you've been watching it and there's something off with the directing or the acting or something in that show.
Yeah, I need to finish it though because superheroes, but it's still this. I don't really have to watch it that closely. I can watch it while doing other things.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Cecilia says, I've read like over 500 pages of the 5th Harry Potter book. Are you proud, senpais?
Yes!
So proud.
So proud.
Harry Potter is awesome.
So much.
Everyone should read it. Very proud. Good job. It's a big book.
Yes, it is.
I
I've
hope,
been reading a
hope you're
horror
enjoying it.
Yeah, it's a good book.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, Cecilia. I didn't really like Arrow. I watched like half of the season, but it never really like made me go like, oh my God, I love this show. No.
No, I agree, but I'm just all the hype about Black Canary makes me kind of have to know what the hype is about. So I just need
Yeah,
to.
I mean, because she seems like a cool hero, but I didn't really get it.
No. Agreed.
Yes. Okay, well, I think it's time to wrap up the show. We're almost 10 minutes over our usual time. Not that anyone who's watching is sad about that, as usual. But it's been an hour and I'm getting tired now. And I mean, we gotta leave you wanting more, so you'll come back next Sunday and watch us, right? Okay, so to all of you guys who have watched us tonight and commented in the chat and who are just amazing and awesome, thank you for watching. And we'll be back next Sunday. Not really sure what the theme is going to be, but it's most likely going to be a post-Kawaii-Con episode.
No.
I'm sorry, we have to go. We have to, I'm afraid.
We need sleeps too.
Yes, we need sleeps too. So to all our fandorkables out there, hashtag fandorkables, have a good night and we'll see you next Sunday. And remember to subscribe to our channel on YouTube, which is the CosCast Show, and like us on Facebook at facebook.com/CosCast.
No.
And you can also find us on Instagram at the CosCast. Bye bye. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.